Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
The testing is ahead of schedule, 65% complete, and I found that there have been more than 1,300 CODIS hits. That's when DNA evidence from an unsolved case matches DNA evidence from a convicted offender. And these are the types of hits that can help detectives solve crimes, sometimes years after the crimes occur.
A breathtaking shoreline, with white sand stretching for miles.
Fort Myers Beach in 1998 was a really homey, great place.
Crowded with locals.
I've lived on the island for 40 years. I moved here when I was 10.
And out-of-towners. Some came for the sun, and some came for the party. But it wasn't all fun and games. In June 1998, a 44-year-old woman was raped upon leaving the Reef Bar on Fort Myers Beach. A rape kit was performed and turned over to Lee County deputies. Then it sat on a shelf, untested, for the next 18 years.
Back in the 80s and in the 90s, when sexual assault and rape kits weren't something people ever talked about, I think that a lot of mistakes were made.
The last year, state labs got more than $2 million to begin testing the backlogged rape kits. Among them, the 1998 rape kit from Fort Myers Beach. Lee County Sheriff's Office sent the kit for analysis, and there was a DNA match to a Virginia man named Cornelius Florman.
I said, if we can help one rape victim, it's worth it. And now, not only has that case been solved, but we've had over 1,300 hits.
Florman, whose grandfather was the founder of Reynolds Wrap, is accused of beating and raping the woman who gave him a ride off the island 19 years ago. Police arrested him last month.
As your reporting shows, and the arrest in Virginia, that the DNA evidence that was sitting on a shelf was very important, and the backlog needed to be cleared.
In December 2015, the Lee County Sheriff's Office had more than 400 kits that needed to be tested. Today, all of them have been submitted. And Fort Myers police had 25 kits that needed to be tested. Today, they've submitted 20 of them.
Do you expect more cold cases will reopen as more of these rape kits undergo testing?
Oh, I certainly hope so. And most rapists many are serial rapists. And so we could be helping women and victims all over this country.
I also learned that since the rape kit backlog was made public 2 years ago, there have been 3 arrests related to cold case rapes in Florida, including Florman's.
We were hopeful when we passed the legislation that in the testing of those kits, there would be linkage to folks who might have committed other crimes of this nature, and that has come true.
Bringing closure.
To know that the person did this to you is behind bars.
To emotional wounds left open.
Is life-changing.
For 19 years.
For these victims.
While FDLE is processing the backlog kits, they're also working on current kits. And the governor signed legislation last year that requires law enforcement agencies to submit these kits for processing within 30 days. So a rape kit backlog never happens again. For the NBC2 investigators, I'm Rachel Plansky.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County COPWATCH with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. that would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.